green is quite sensitive.
Oh, that's recording.
Is that recording?
Apparently. Well, the red light's flashing on the front.
Yeah. This is why I think I provide the GoPro, you provide the support.
Obligatory hello mum shot. I'm going to be knackered by the end of today because we arranged to go paddle boarding.
That's fun, but it's frightening.
But what? Frightening?
Frightening sometimes. It's like, until you get going on it, it's like...
Yeah. So we went... That's right. So the first time we went, Claire wanted to do it. We were down in Cornwall and we had a 2-hour lesson in Porthleven Harbour.
Oh, that was where you were going to go outside the harbour or not?
Well, almost, yeah. So we went right to the end. And then when we went to Cornwall last year, they were all fully booked up. They were all fully booked up, so we were looking around for somewhere else to do it, and went to Carbis Bay, which was quite good. We didn't need to have a lesson. We just hired the boards for an hour, and yeah, that was kind of more open sea. But Carbis Bay is really sheltered, so it doesn't sort of matter too much. But yeah, as you say, you do notice. I didn't really notice on the first time I went. But when you're on the open sea and you're not moving, the difference in stability between it as it picks up speed is quite significant. Oh! Nearly fell in the brambles. It doesn't. Your brakes?
Front brakes.
Your front brake? It sprayed oil on your brake disc or something. Is your wheel tight?
115 beats per minute.
Yeah, because it feels... You feel...
It's just the brake juddering.
Yeah. Not...
It might settle down a bit. Avoid braking hard until it's
on the brake or on the brake.
It sounds like there's like something sounds like there's some dirt on the disc, and as it goes past that bit,
yeah,
it's kind of like slipping, which is what it's... Yeah, the end of last year we bought 2 boards, but didn't use them because it was at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So Rob and Jennifer bought the boards. Ian and Tracy got a couple of boards.
Oh, I didn't message me.
Yeah, he said you did. He said he did. Yeah.
I messaged him back there. It's kind of strange to say like I don't know. He is quite a positive, happy person, a bit like me. But
yeah, but
I think that's probably maybe a front, like
yeah,
me, maybe.
Yeah. Well, true of everyone, I think.
Yeah, that's cool.
This whole stiff upper lip thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I got my outplaced. I started my outplacement yesterday.
Did you?
It's not like you just do, and it's not like they just do everything for you. It's like here's loads of courses, webinars, and you can send us your CV once you've done it, and we'll review it.
Right. What company's doing it?
LH.
Okay.
World leader.
Wait.
that's good, there's loads of stuff on there, like 3 courses on limiting what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's really good opposite. Well, I found that useful.
I was really tempted to apply, but I was at point to there was a job on the business park working for an energy firm.
Alright. Well, you could apply and go, well, I can't start until after October. Because I bet if they're desperate for somebody good,
Yeah.
then maybe they'll wait.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't compromise your redundancy.
Yeah, I don't know, that's what I was just put you on the course for 2 years. I think if you've got a job with another bank, I'd have to tell them.
Yeah.
Because then they might say, right, you are on complete charges.
Yeah. Say that again? Yeah. Bedford and up on the river, River Ouse, Bedford. It's a spot that Rob and Jen have been to. So it was really funny because in the beginning it was like Rob, Jen and William and us. So Isaac's away in the Suffolk on a geography field course for the evening, so Isaac couldn't come. Aston doesn't do paddleboarding. Aston doesn't do anything adventurous. The most adventurous thing he does is pour himself a glass of apple juice.
Online you probably get very adventurous stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Well, what are you insinuating?
Not everybody's mind goes where I
So anyway.
It records sound, by the way.
It does, yeah. Well, I hope it's better than my one because my one just records rattles and clicks and pops. So the recording from last time can't hear any of our conversation at all. All you can hear is tyre noise.
I went sailing on Wednesday.
Did you?
I went got back to one.
All right. What was all that about?
Volunteering for National Assistance Society.
All
So
right.
after an hour-long lesson,
Yeah.
this Wednesday, I'm going to be out there with my sister's kids, sailing up and down.
When you
Yeah.
how autistic?
Yeah, very. Probably.
Wow.
At least they won't know how shit I am. And there's a speedboat going around, 2 speedboats going around, they'll pull you back from the course.
Oh, okay. I'd be worried about them losing their shit and either throwing you or themselves in the water.
It's all very controlled.
But then I guess you've got a lifetime of experience, so.
Yeah. I'm not sailing though.
You've done windsurfing?
Yeah. Do you remember that? When I was doing well, the guy on the bank would say, "Doing really well,
Yeah.
Andy." Splash.
yeah, that's about the size of it.
You're doing really well, Andy. Splash.
I've had a good warning about today, so I said, I've never paddleboarded on rivers before, I said, so what's it like? Is it hard work? Because obviously it's flowing, as I know, it flows really slowly. he said you have to be good at is kneeling down quickly when a boat comes. Okay, top tip, thank you.
Waves.
Bear that one in mind. Wouldn't have thought about that.
Waving to the person on the
And he said the other one, there's a bridge you go under, and the swallows nest in it. And as you paddle under it, all the swallows like fly at your head. So that can be a bit of distance there.
Rob's nice, isn't he? He's told you about that.
It is, yeah. Well, Rob doesn't really do water, so apparently he does paddleboarding under duress. So more often than not he doesn't, but actually he can't come today because this morning Watford Wayfarers Model Flying Club have got a swap meet at Chalfont St Peter, and he has got loads of stuff he needs to get rid of, so he's going to that instead.
That's great. You know what, so I always wonder that. I've always thought that about losing my life. I've always tried everything and carried on trying and stuff like that, yeah? But like, there's some people just kind of like, when they're not very good at something, they just don't do it.
Yeah.
I just carry on.
Well, if you enjoy it, why stop? Morning. Don't know how my arm's going to feel by the end of this, because I tilted my handlebars back because along with my wheelie practice I started practicing trying to manual. A manual is like a wheelie, but without pedalling. So what you do is you hang yourself right out over the back of the bike like that, push down, pull the front wheel up. You're supposed to get it up to the balance point. I can't do it. All I can do, I just get the front wheel off the ground, and I thought I was because the handlebars are too far forward, so I tilted them back to get them nearer. I'm not sure it helped. And also it's put my grips at a weird angle. Got a skip truck behind us. Apparently it's turning left. Coming through. it. I won't worry about it. Is there anything on there you don't want to lose?
It's kind of like a 50th birthday thing.
Right.
But, that's the only thing. The ride. There's a ride on.
Right.
I'm not talking about losing.
When it gets full, it's not going to start overwriting old stuff, is it?
But even if I lost that 50th birthday stuff, they're downloading it all the time.
Okay. No, my concern was because it's recording. Record the whole ride. It filled my card up. I know it went flat, didn't it, the last one? My camera went flat before we got back to the canal.
Look at that.
It got all the good bit, like you going down through Rickmansworth Woods and trying to ride through the shrubbery.
I don't realise how on the limit I was at that point. And I think there was a couple of things there.
Was that one with that dog?
Yeah, it was like, right, I'm on the ragged edge, what am I doing?
And there's all that rough stuff. How's your front brake now? Is it still doing that? A little bit.
I think you can go down the hill. It sounds like that.
No, it's probably more a slow speed thing. Have they fixed cameras yet? Have they fixed the lights yet?
It's always someone standing there.
Yeah, it's always the same person.
I think it is.
Is it?
Yes, no, I don't know.
Is it going to change?
Yeah, so
That's always a good one, especially when they go, it's going to take 2 weeks to get you a new one.
well, as I said, not exactly snowed under.
Morning. Yeah, pretty good. Aston's ones. Aston's got noise cancelling headphones and he turns them up to 11 just to make doubly sure. modes where it'll let ambient sound in. So if you're walking like that and a bike comes up behind you and rings, you barely hear it.
Again, another thing that I probably we've got some Apple ones and we've got some other Beats ones.
Yeah, Hassan's got in the ear Beats ones. I think they're really effective. Is he used to get car sick when he was little. I don't think he does anymore, but the thought of being in a car on a journey makes him feel sick. So if he listens to music, his own music, and there's no external sound, he's fine.
Yeah.
If he can hear any external sound, he starts feeling sick. But I think it's mostly psychosomatic now.
Yeah.
Is that tree still down on it?
No.
I nearly forgot to put my new long ride merino wool cold weather socks on this morning.
Is it tad cold? I have to say, having the shirt.
Yeah, it's 4 degrees. Yeah, it was frosty. It's 4 degrees. I woke up a bit early. I thought, I'll check the weather. I was like, oh, that's cold. It's going to be 17 degrees. Though. You've got to be back by 9.
No.
Oh, it must be coffee time then.
Yeah.
I'm only saying that because my stomach's rumbling as well, so it might be coffee and croissant time. Oh. What time does he open? It's like 4 o'clock. Open at 8.
Which one? The one that...
I was thinking the one in Oxhey Park, honestly.
Yeah, okay.
If it doesn't open till 8:30, that would be a bit annoying. Is that why did you have to walk to Rickmansworth Road? Oh, for your sailing?
Yeah.
How far is that? A couple of miles? Probably.
Because the bad thing about having a nice bike is I've got a really thick chain.
You don't want to leave it.
Can't be the problem that has to get stolen.
Yeah. So you've got to get an old, go down the tip and get an old hack bike.
Well, I've got my old mountain bike as well.
I bought a new bike lock recently, I haven't used it. No, the tree's gone.
Alright.
I bought a hip lock.
A what?
A hip lock. So it's a chain.
Yeah.
You wear it as a belt.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
They were on sale, so it was like 20 quid off. It was only 60 quid. And it's only silver secure, it's not even a gold secure. I've got it ready so that if we do a longer ride and want to stop somewhere,
Yeah.
it's
I've got my skull really big chain on.
yeah.
And we've got to do that.
When it,
When we're in Oxford, I'm doing that tour thing. The tour guide said to us, oh yeah, Oxford, like, straight everyone cycles. But if you're going to bring a bike in, make sure you have a U-lock and a chain. Because most of the things don't have the tools to do both.
yeah. thought you were going to say it was the bike theft capital of the world, but I think that's Cambridge.
That was a good fun day out.
Yeah. So you like the Pitt Rivers Museum then?
Sorry?
You like the Pitt Rivers Museum?
Yeah. I did really liked it. It was like,
There's loads of weird stuff in there.
stolen from the Empire.
Yeah.
They do have a bit about saying this is stolen from the Empire. We're not really apologising for it.
Yeah, that was then. This is now. We wouldn't do it now. The way things were.
But they're fragments of the dodo, which is like the Fisherburg Bush.
Alright. Cool. I just love that glass roof in the Natural History Museum as
Oh
well.
my god, it's so beautiful. And you don't expect it either.
No.
You look up and you look at the
There's
patterns
so
of all
much
the
light.
painted
Yeah. And the did you notice that all the columns, they're all different stones from around the world?
Yeah, I did notice that, like Yorkshire and all this stuff. Granite,
The cafe in there used to do a mean pot of tea as well. Like real leaves and like teapot with a
You also mentioned, have you been to the transport museum? We went a couple of weeks ago.
What, in London?
Yeah.
Not for a long time. We've been since we've had the boys, but not really.
It's got a lot of stuff about the Met Line.
Yeah. What I really need to do is they've got a warehouse associated with that at Clapham, is it Clapham Common or something like that? Really good to see. But they only open it on special days. You have to book on to go.
Yeah.
And they've got loads of old rolling stock there. A lot more stuff. You know, it's where their archives are.
I didn't feel my retirement.
Yeah.
I forgot I've got to work.
Yeah, because that jogger we caught up with was going quite quick, so I wanted to get past him. We were going faster than him, but not much faster than him. I could see there was somebody coming the other way, so we're been busy. Look, somebody else coming. Feel like summer. Looks like summer. Doesn't feel like summer. Alright. Whereabouts is Merchant Taylor's? Have we been past that?
Yeah.
Apparently they do open swimming. Claire was getting all excited about booking up to go open swimming. In their lake. So they like do it so they have lifeguards and set a course out in the lake.
Yeah, given my swimming style,
I said to her, you do realise that you'd need to buy a new wetsuit because your wetsuits won't have enough flexibility in the shoulders for swimming.
You're a bit of a swimmer then?
She goes once a week. She used to swim quite a lot before I met her. And for somebody who's quite badly asthmatic, she swims quite fast. I've been swimming for ages. Really ought to start again. I'm struggling to bring myself to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go on Thursday morning though.
When I hurt my Achilles last year, I went, but it was just during the pandemic. It was possible to book a lane.
Yeah, we still do, I think. We still have to book on. I'm going to do this
But I
properly.
did it through this time.
Yeah. Come on in. Come on in. Quite regularly before Omicron, and then I stopped because I didn't want to catch it.
Yeah.
And it was a good excuse not to get up in the dark at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then because the car's had its leak, which has now been fixed, 21st of January was when they diagnosed it, and the pipe turned up this week and they fixed it on Thursday. And I'm hoping that's the end of it. Although when we went flying last night and Ian was there and he looked at it, the water level in the header tank was down again. Ian was going, oh, it's probably alright, it's probably just had an air leak. And when they refilled it and it sorted itself out. Not anymore. Because he can't see and he can't be bothered to get glasses. So he stopped.
We'll have to organise the
Right, yeah, I did say to him, I said I was going to set up a WhatsApp group so we could arrange Saturdays to do it. He still seems up for it. I was thinking cycling over Saturday would be the perfect day for it. The trouble is being a bank holiday weekend. What we really want to do is pick a weekend sort of not near payday and not on a bank holiday weekend. Hopefully it'll be slightly quieter.
I think naive about this, just people have different paydays and stuff like that.
Well, they all tend to be towards the end of the week, like between the 25th and the first of the month, don't they?
Afterwards, well, something else
Mid-month, is it?
Yeah. Which I haven't even bothered to work out is when I actually get paid up to. Whether it's the middle of November or the middle. I'm assuming it must be the middle of November.
I was reading my diary last night and reading from 2008, which was when I did 3 or 4 months of VMware and then left and went contracting. And I left VMware February, March time, and immediately started contracting.
Yeah.
And in my diary it said I had a surprise pay because I was part of the sales team, because I was a sales engineer. I was on commission. Which is really weird because you just get paid commission.
Yeah.
I was assigned to IBM and HP, and I would just get a chunk of sales money for HP and IBM stuff, regardless of whether I'd done anything that month.
Yeah.
Just get it. And there was a thing in my thing saying, oh, I've got a surprise payment. It was like my last bit of commission from VMware, like over a month after I'd left. It was 1,400 quid after tax.
Wow. But like everyone else, everyone automatically assumes that's the net figure. Whereas I'm saying the gross figure.
Yeah.
It's like, haven't we got as much money?
Yeah. Because I'm a high rate taxpayer, the taxpayers just had it all.
Half of it goes to obviously national insurance, right?
Yeah.
Everybody finds out you then they go, oh yeah, you're leaving, you've got your package then. You're so lucky. I want to go. I know, but it had a few strange consequences.
A lot of very unfortunate consequences. I think it might be time to redo my back tyre. It seems to lose air when I ride now. Time to take it off, clean the sealant out and put some fresh in. As though you aimed at that.
No, I nearly came off going around that corner because it was nice. You know that sign's new, but it's kind of...
Yeah, I saw that sign, got that sign to you. You were looking at the sign, weren't you?
Yeah.
I can see you kind of like wobble a bit. If this place is shut, we'll have to go to Amicis.
I reckon it, yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Mitchell. Wasn't this grass before? Was there tarmac here before?
I think maybe, and then overlaid it.
It's wider than it was.
Yeah.
No. No, that's the point. Crossing in the world. There's actually going to be a gap before it changes. Watch it shall change now. I've got to cross it. Is it? Oh. Yeah, I thought, you know, until 8:30. Go to Amicis then. So where are we going to go? Back along Ebury Way and down through the street?
Yeah.
Well,
I a little bump.
I was.
I saw you went quite fast then.
Yeah, especially that triple one.
Yeah, no.
Because I didn't gap that. I gapped the first two and then hit the third one. And yeah, I need to be going faster than that. The trouble is, because it's flat,
Yeah.
it's actually difficult to get enough speed up. Just stop there.
I think there was a pathway there.
The problem was, I think the reason they've done it is although this is officially the way the cycle track goes, the old path was so bad that it didn't really look like a cycle track. Yeah. Didn't even realise it was on a lead. Yeah, I've had 2 letters, another letter going, yeah, it's gone up again. The trouble is, it's hard to tell how much it's gone up by because they give me the price it would be if I didn't have anything in my offset savings account.
Oh, right.
And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Definitely a new style.
Yeah, it looks brilliant. He was running quite fast. It didn't look like he was running fast, but Brackets, if your name's Dick Whittington.
But isn't it on HS2? They're building a cycle path all the way along siding.
Are they?
Yeah. But it's been it's a bit of an afterthought.
I hadn't heard about that.
Yeah.
So how, what, all the way to Birmingham?
Yeah.
But presumably not through the tunnels.
Presumably, yeah. Didn't think about that bit.
Especially if some of the tunnels are like 15 miles an hour. Through the children's now. Yes, you're going to have to fly off. That'd be quite cool, despite all the habitat destruction that's gone on. Yeah, cycle down to Maple Cross, get on that cycle path and cycle down to Euston. Not sure what the point would be, but get the train back. Train back to King's Lane. Well, actually, it'd be quite cool now, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'll work. We'll get the train back to Watford and just use Oyster. Cheaper. Cycle back from Watford. Can you see the new crane from where you live? Yeah, it's below the Watford Observer, so where the range was in St Albans Road.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
They're building a 28-storey tower block. So
Oh, bigger than our one.
yeah, and they've put the crane up, and you can see it from everywhere. You can see it from my mum and dad's house, top of Langley Lane, drive towards Watford. It was really weird because it isn't where you think it would be. It's straight ahead of you.
Yeah, things like that are weird. Even the tower block.
Yeah,
You used to come along the Rickmansworth Road towards there.
yeah.
You think it looks like it's straight ahead, but you know it's not because the road curves.
Yeah.
Development until man. It's crazy because all those people that buy those flats.
Yeah. That block of flats is going to have 79 car parking spaces.
Crazy.
Yeah. And down near King's Langley Station, where what became West Harts College.
Oh, I know, yeah.
So Bellway, they applied to build a 9-storey block of flats there.
Yeah.
Three Rivers declined it, appealed it, and the government have approved it. And that's got 25 car parking spaces. And there's no off-road parking at all. Come on in. Yeah, 25 car parking spaces, and of course there's no road parking around there. It's all double yellows because of the station.
Yeah.
It's like, well, they go, oh yeah, but it's near the station. No. And what if they want to? How do they get to the gym and go shopping and? They've just reduced all the buses. All the buses now only run 1 an hour. A lot of buses, like the old 320, don't run all the way through from Rickmansworth to Hemel anymore. They stop at Watford.
say, and people have got lots of money, so it's fine.
Have they? So where did you hear that? Takeaway from Hunt and Spice last night. I didn't dare ask him how his business was going. It was like walking down there, there was hardly any cars about. It was like people just aren't going out. You go drive anywhere, you drive anywhere, and people are now driving everywhere at 20 mile an hour.
But you wonder what point cars start going down in value.
Yeah.
People should be there sat there going, I'm not selling my car, it's worth this much today.
That's what supply and demand, isn't it? When they sort out the chip shortage on cars. We had our first outing to Prime. God, that was good.
Where?
Prime.
Oh, it's nice there.
Yeah. It was really fun. We booked it so far in advance. Claire booked it. When you book it, you obviously put on the form, oh, is it a special occasion?
Yeah.
And we put, yeah, it's our anniversary. So we sat down, and the waiter bought us 2 complimentary champagne cocktails.
Oh, wow.
And he went, here you go, complimentary champagne cocktails. And we looked at him as though it was weird. And he went, it's your anniversary? He went, yeah, it is, yeah. It was like, we both looked at each other and went, how did they know that? Because Claire booked it back in February or something. It's good. Shared the Chateau Briand. Probably is the nicest bit of steak I've ever had. The mistake we made though was we bought a bottle of wine, and then when they brought the pudding menu out, there were cocktails on the pudding menu. They went, oh, do you have a cocktail? I'll pay for the cocktail. Okay. So we had a bottle of wine, a champagne cocktail, and then I had a espresso martini, which was the strongest espresso martini I've ever had. He was so pissed.
Who's driving?
Uber.
Oh my god, I haven't taken an Uber for years. But it's much more expensive now.
Well, so from Prime to our house, for an instant one was £8. We pre-booked one to get us there. That was £11 to pre-book. Set
That's
time.
not so bad, is it? That's not unreasonable.
We say that. It's not far. It's only 2 miles away.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. Sit in the sun.
Yeah.
Like lean them against the telephone box.